Today we're going to go through the best mythic units to evolve on anime defenders, starting from the best mythics to evolve and the ones you should definitely be evolving, down to the not so good ones that you shouldn't really be bothering with. Okay, so as you can see, we are in the game and there is a lot of stuff you can craft. So to start off, we are going to go ahead and go through every mythic. So currently, these are all of the ones I have, but I'm going to go through every single one. And to start off, we are going to talk about the brand new mythic that we got in this update, which is going to be over here at the raid shop. It's this guy, the Bear King, which a lot of people have been figuring out whether to actually get him and the gauntlet or not. And I would say that he is a good unit. Yes, he is good. You could evolve him technically if you wanted to, but he is definitely not worth spending like 24 hours just to get enough to get him. There is way better units that you can get to evolve than Bear King that will take you at least half the amount of time. So I'd say if you've completed the game right now and you've got nothing else to do, then yeah, technically go ahead, go try get him. But if you have more important things like getting better units, then I'd say to just go for something else. Next, we're going to talk about Esper. I haven't currently got this unit, but that is for a reason. He is definitely a unit that needs a buff, so I would definitely say that you shouldn't really be going for him because he is not really the best unit to go for. And definitely don't be evolving him if you get it because he is not the greatest. Next up, we have got Ant King, and Ant King is nothing too special either. I don't have him. I haven't tried to get him, but I definitely say that there is way better stuff that you can go for. So if you're thinking about getting Ant King, he definitely looks really cool and he is definitely a good unit, but you don't really need to evolve him. Next up, we have got this guy, Thunder Shinobi, which I actually do have, and I was using him for quite a while. I've got him with 700 damage. This is unevolved. He's got Bullseye, and he's level 41, so he does actually have really good stats. But then again, he's just one of those like extra mythics that doesn't really have anything too amazing about them. So yes, he's got really good stats and he would be a good unit to go ahead and evolve. But if you really want to go ahead and get the best mythic you can to evolve, then I'd steer away from evolving him just for now until you actually have like tons of stuff in the game and you don't really care what you're spending them on. Now we have another unit that I have not used, but I do actually have a good trait on him. It's Skull Warrior. Skull Warrior doesn't have the greatest damage. He is only level 1 and 69 damage, but his range is actually really good. As you can see, even my secrets are at 19 range, whereas this guy is doing 24.5 range. So once you upgrade him, he is going to be a very, very OP mythic for range. But if that's the only thing you're going for, then by all means you can go ahead and evolve him, but his damage isn't on the more as amazing side. His range is though. His range is really good. Now we have Sharpshooter, which I actually got as my very first mythic, and she has good damage at level 39, and it is a heal unit. And as you can see, I think it isn't too hard to evolve either. I'm pretty sure it's 2 of these bows. Yeah, you need 2 of the bows, which aren't too hard to craft. But the only thing is, there is no hill units in the game. There is no flying units in the game at the moment. So whenever you're in story mode or anything, there is no flying units that your characters have to take out. So technically right now, she isn't really useful because she's just going to be taking out the normal units just like your other mythicals will be. But as soon as they add flying units into the game, then Sharpshooter is going to be the best heal unit you can use because she is the only heal unit in the game. But for now, I wouldn't evolve her. Next up, we have got Curse Prince, which evolves into Curse King. So at normal base, just like this, Curse Prince isn't actually the best. I actually do use him on my team. I was just testing Warrior Princess out, but I do actually use him on my team right here because he is actually a good unit. When you evolve him though into Curse King, that is when he gets really good. So at base, just like this, he's not the greatest, but as soon as you evolve him, he actually gets bleed damage. Once you turn him into Curse King, he has bleed damage, which means that all the characters take damage over time, so he is going to be really good for doing damage over time. So if you want a unit that's doing damage like that, then that is going to be a good option to go ahead and evolve him. And the units that we're getting to now are all really good, so if you wanted to evolve him, if you wanted to get like damage over time in infinite mode or something, he would be a pretty good option. Next up, we have the guy that is actually on the banner right now, which is the Flame Dragon King. I haven't really used him. I don't know too much about him, but I'm not sure. I think I heard he also does damage over time. So basically, if you're going for Curse Prince, you could also go for Flame Dragon King. I guess it's really up to you. He's going to be just as good, I'm guessing. So yeah, I don't know too much about him, so don't listen to me. But yeah, you could go for him if you wanted. Next up, we have Elf Hero, which is also a super good mythical that a lot of people have been using. I haven't actually used her myself, but I've heard a lot of good things about her. So really, if you wanted to, and if you got it as one of your first mythicals, then I would definitely recommend evolving it. And next up, we have this guy, Donut Warrior, which is the best support mythic in the game. I wouldn't really say you should evolve him because his damage is not very good. As you can see, he's only doing like 250 damage. But he is amazing for slowing down units. Whenever he hits a unit, they actually get slowed. So he is the best slow or support unit in the game right now. So I definitely try getting him, but I just wouldn't say you need to evolve him right now. And then we also have the other unit from the limited banner, which is going to be Warrior Princess. And I've just been using her a little bit. I didn't even realize I have an S stat on her. But yeah, I've been using her for a little bit. She does have really, really good range, but there isn't anything too crazy about her. She doesn't have full AoE or anything, so I wouldn't say she's like the best mythic in the game, but she is still a really, really good mythic. Even at level 1, she was doing a lot of damage in infinite mode. And now moving on to the best for last, which in my opinion is the best mythic in the game. It is this guy, Carp, right here. I have him evolved. I'm pretty sure he's the only mythic I actually have evolved, and I have Sonic on him. And as you can see, he's doing 1.4k, which is almost keeping up with my secrets. And he's also got a crazy good cooldown and also pretty decent range as well. And also, one of the best things about Carp is when you fully max him out with his upgrades. I'm pretty sure it's at upgrade 11. He is also full AoE, which does crazy damage, and he takes out literally everything. So in my opinion, the unit you should be trying to evolve right now is Carp. If you have any star fruits that you're trying to decide what to use, I definitely say to use them on Carp. In my opinion, he's the first unit I evolved, and he's the only mythic unit I currently have evolved. So yeah, I'd say he is the best one to go for. But yeah, that's going to be pretty much it for today's video. Hopefully this video did help you guys out. Let me know in the comments if it did or not. But yeah, that's going to be pretty much it for today's video. Hopefully you guys did all enjoy. I'll be back with another one tomorrow for you guys. But yeah, hopefully you guys do enjoy. If you did, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all tomorrow.